These are 5 blue-black cards that will always be good in every Dimir Commander deck forever.
Just wrapped up each of the 5 main colors, and now I'm breaking down the top 5 cards of each color pair. First up, we're talking about Psychic Frog, just a generically good card because of how pushed the rate is. Blue-black for a 1/2 frog. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, draw a card. You can discard a card to put a +1/+1 counter on it. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard to give it flying until end of turn.
The fact that it triggers when it hits planeswalkers as well as players is like a different effect than the old versions of this, and you'll just never really not be happy with this on turn 2.
Card number 2 is going to be Lim-Dûl's Vault, an old beat-up copy of it that I have here. It's blue-black for an instant. I'm not going to read it exactly, but basically you look at the top 5 cards of your library and put them back in any order, and you can pay 1 life as many times as you want to put them on the bottom of your library, look at the next 5, and then when you basically decide to leave those 5 on top in any order, you stop paying life. So you can just dig through, I don't know, like the top 25 cards of your deck to get the card that you want, leave it on top of your library for 5 life. In a 40 life game like Commander, Lim-Dûl's Vault's amazing.
And you just get to play super old, weird, beat-up cards from alliances that look like this. Card number 3 is Ashiok Dream Render. I tried to find a copy of Ashiok, and it's somewhere in a box, but I just couldn't find one.
And I don't have it in me to rip packs of War of the Spark, so it's hybrid blue-black 1 for a 5 loyalty planeswalker. Spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause their controller to search their library. -1, target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard, then exile each opponent's graveyard.
It's a 3 loyalty planeswalker that stops all of your opponents from being able to use tutors in any capacity, right? Spells and abilities. They can't use fetch lands. They can't use demonic tutor. They can't use anything like that. And on top of that, as a minus, you can just nuke their graveyard, getting rid of any kind of like a dredge or a delve or a flashback or reanimator. I mean, this card's insane. 2 cards left on this list. Make sure to hit that follow button if you guys like this series. You can see all the basic colors and all of the color pairs. And of course, big shout out to Dragon Shield, whose products I've been using for years and I now get to rep officially. Hit the link in my bio and use my name, Ben Bateman, if you guys want to get 5% off on any Dragon Shield product.
Number 4, I'm going Baleful Strix, a real simple magic card. Artifact creature bird, blue-black 1/1 flying death touch. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card.
This card's just in precons. It used to be super, super rare, but just 2 mana for a 1/1 death touch flyer that draws you a card. It blocks for days. Like, what's not to like about this card?
And finally, truth be told, we're just going to go Shadow of Doubt. Blue-black hybrid for an instant. Players can't search their libraries this turn, draw a card.
When I was looking through the blue-black cards that I could pick for this series, I was actually surprised to find that generically good blue-black just wasn't as much of a thing as I thought. I almost went with the Scarab God instead of this one. But ultimately, an instant speed effect that basically counters a tutor and then allows you to draw a card just seems like something that's never not going to have a target in Commander, and I think you can always get away with Shadow of Doubt being good. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you agree below in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next part.